Hi, this is Saintjerome of Crypto Experiences bringing you yet another crypto experience. Today is July the 6th, 2022. Don't forget, we have the 10,000 Satoshi Bitcoin contest for those who are new subscribers. When I get 80 subscribers, I am going to send a 10,000 Satoshi card, which is about $2 right now, to the lucky winner. And in order to enroll into the contest, simply write an email to Crypto Experiences Contest at proton.me and tell me that you're a new subscriber. Now, the contest won't go into effect until I reach 80 subscribers. So I've got 29 to go. So we're getting kind of close. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, and join this website, this podcasting. I podcast on YouTube and I BitChute, UgeTube, UGE.tub, Rumble, patreon.com/Saintjerome, and library. I podcast on all of those. If you'd like to join my Patreon channel, I will give you answers to your questions pretty close to immediately, and or within like say 24 hours. And if you want to go to a higher tier, I will include a Zoom call of 45 minutes or less once a month for you for part of your membership. So, and I'll have some unlocked, I'll have some locked videos that only you can see as a Patreon second tier member. So anyway, what is going on behind me? It looks like the crypto apocalypse. We see Bitcoin falling, Ethereum. What else is there? Ripple. I see Ripple falling. Dash, Litecoin. Where will it stop? Well, right now, pretty much everything is falling. Stocks are falling. The prices are soaring. Inflation's going up. Cryptocurrencies are falling. Precious metals are falling. So this is not financial advice in any way whatsoever, but in my humble opinion, I believe that these markets are being manipulated with. So listening to podcasters such as Bix Wix, Joe Snips, Clif High, Litecoin Lisa, Clint Westwood, Bitcoin Ben, those especially, you can kind of put together where everything's coming from. And then there's other people who back this up too. People on many fronts are expecting a big crash coming pretty soon. The talk is that at the beginning of August, it's going to start getting rough. And a lot of people have been calling that each month, starting with August, and get worse and worse and worse till we get through to the end of the year. The good news is I'm hearing there's light at the end of the tunnel, and we believe in January things are going to start picking up. So some of those predicted prices in gold and silver and cryptocurrencies may yet happen, but we're kind of headed towards a CBDC. That's a central bank digital currency. What's the difference between a central bank digital currency and the cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin? Well, with Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, you control your private keys if you have it in a private wallet. But with central bank digital currency, another party controls your keys, and they can give you the money if they wish. Maybe you have to get a social score, such as in China. If you don't score so well socially, like following the rules like a good little boy and girl, then they're going to take some of your money away. Or central bank digital currency, it can disappear after a short amount of time. If you don't spend it right away, boom, there it goes. So anyway, what do we call this period of time? We call it FUD, right? Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And people who have a lot of assets, especially like fiat money right now, they can attack the different markets with a lot of currency, trying to short sell and do some funny things and manipulate the prices. So we've seen some exchanges get in trouble now here recently. Celsius is in trouble. It looks like they may survive this okay, but they just about went out of business there. There's trouble with Voyager. I have just a little bit in Voyager, not very much, fortunately. And I just got notice today that well, they're going to bankruptcy chapter 11. They're going to try to reorganize it. Maybe we'll get something for what we had in our in our account. Now I kind of knew better, and that's why I didn't put too much in there too. I was trying to follow some people, said, hey, you can get some good interest, so to speak, or you can get some extra tokens by staking with them. And it's not really staking, but by letting them use your tokens for to help the pool of liquidity. So I did that. So, well, not working out so good on Voyager so far. Let's hope they kind of get their act together. I'm hearing bad things about different exchanges also. Coinbase even sent out some warnings that, hey, you know, if things go bad, oh well. So I got some faith in Binance so far. I tell you what I've been doing lately, which has been working pretty well, is I use the Strike app, and then you can purchase your Bitcoin on Strike for no fee. Wow. And then you can send it off of Strike with no fee. You can send it maybe into an Exodus wallet or a Ballet digital currency wallet, multi-digital. The Exodus is a cell wallet, a phone wallet, and it's a good one. And Ballet is a cold storage wallet, which is very unique. There's none like it. It keeps your currency in that wallet by the fact that you scan the QR code and someone sends you your funds to it, and then your private keys are underneath the sticker on the Ballet wallet. Very, very secure. So anyway, I'm going to talk about a couple of podcasters here and what they've been saying. Oh, these are three podcasters that I enjoy listening to and getting their opinions on all things digital currency. On the upper right of your screen is Bix Wix. He runs the Road to Ruta website, roadtoruta.com. On the top left is Joe Snips, and he runs Realist News. And on the bottom is Clif High. Now, to explain each person, Bix up there was a precious metals broker, I guess. He bought and sell and helped people get precious metals, and he soon realized that silver should be way higher than it was, and it was underpriced for value, and it still is underpriced. Matter of fact, silver is so underpriced that today it was July 26th, it was under $20 for spot price, and sdbullion.com had a heck of a deal going on. You could get a 1 ounce Krugerrand, so a governmental issued 1 ounce coin for 23, 60, 70, 80, somewhere in there. And one thing that's got a nice cool feature, they let you send a check, but it takes about 14 days for it to clear. But they also let you do a credit card, debit card, but then they charge you a couple extra bucks per coin. But the cool thing is you can send crypto, and I know you can send Bitcoin, and I'm not sure about other ones, but you can send your Bitcoin. It gets there in a matter of minutes, and bam, they send you your coins in about 3 days. If you do by check, it takes about 2 weeks for your check to clear, and then it may take like 20 days. I have purchased a little bit both ways, and the by Bitcoin is definitely preferred, a lot quicker. So I'd be expecting that. So anyway, so Bix touts silver big time. He's also a big fan of crypto in general, but especially Theta. I'm a big fan of Theta. I think Theta is going to be the streaming software of the future, and a lot of big companies are invested in it, such as Google and some Samsung, and who's that? Another one? My mind, it's slipping my mind now, but there's several big companies. They're called validator nodes. I think you have to have 1 million tokens, I think, for a validator node. You can stake your Theta tokens when you have as little as 1,000 of them. And right now they're a bargain. They're just a little over $1. It was up to 16 bucks. So you can get a node now for 1,000 and a little bit instead of $16,000. And you stake your Theta, and you get paid in Theta fuel for staking. Now, what's unique about this is it's not exchange, it's in your wallet. It never leaves your wallet. So you unstake, takes about 40 hours to unstake, but it never leaves your wallet. There's no way to lose your coins. So that's pretty cool. You can also stake your Theta fuel. And you need 20,000 Theta fuel. So 20,000 Theta fuel, I think now is about $600 or so. Less than 1,000 for sure, and it produces quite a bit of Theta fuel pretty quick. Okay, over on the screen left is Joe Snips. Joe has been podcasting for several years now. He's into the woo-woo quite a bit. Woo. So he gets a lot of dreams of that seem to come true, and a lot of prices come true. And he's been pretty accurate in a lot of things, but he's not been 100%. I'm not sure of the latest thing. The one thing he did do that was really daring is he got some dreams that Theta was going to go from $16 way down to $2 or so. So he sold all his Theta. Well, everybody was saying, "Oh, that's not too smart. Theta's going to go to $1,000 sometime," which I think it may. Okay. Bix was saying, "Oh, Joe, what were you doing? What were you doing?" But you know what? It paid off. He sold up there, took the profit, and then came back and he bought in at $2 and got way more tokens than he had before. Now, the thing right now, I'm kind of going, "Oh, I don't think I'd do this, Joe," is Theta is somewhere around $1.20, and he's contemplating selling all his Theta and thinking he can buy back at about 50 cents. Well, that's nice. You would like double your tokens or more, but if everyone's panicking to buy, you may not be able to get back in someplace and get the Theta. So this is not financial advice, but personally, I think the price is too low to try that. So I'm a hodler by the way I do cryptos for the most part. Hold on for dear life. But I'm changing philosophy slightly. Joe has convinced me, that's Snippy up there, he has convinced me to take some profits on the way up. So if Theta starts climbing in the future, I will take some profit and take that off and enjoy a little bit up, but not sell it all, just take a little bit off. So most of crypto I got into, and I did that. I'm playing with the house money now, which is pretty cool, which means that I'm using the profits I use, and I haven't lost any money, and all I can do is gain a little bit. And the third man is Clif High. I've been following Clif High for years and years and years. He developed web bots that go out and discover unique language trends, and he's been doing this since at least the 90s or so. But what's so crazy about his reports, a lot of things seem like, "Oh, there's no way that's going to happen." But I would say Cliff's accuracy is about 80% or higher. And boy, that is accurate. He finds changes in language, and then he compares them to what's going on. He used to write little reports, and you go back and look at those reports. Most of those reports are coming true now. One of the things that to look forward to is $600 silver. Why $600 silver? Well, it's actually very rare, and it's being rigged right now. I'm one in the camp, and so is Bix, and so is Joe, and so is Cliff, to believe that we're going to be very high price silver by the end of the year as the dollar starts crashing on that. Cliff quit doing his web bot reports because there's, with all the internet, social media now is pretty much destroyed what it did before. He can get some data that's fairly accurate for a couple weeks out, but not like years out like he did before. I just thought I'd show you this photo. 3 years ago, Bitcoin Ben, who's Ben Simchi, had a meetup in St. Louis, and Bix Weir came. That's Bix Weir in the middle, his wife Amy to the right. I'm that big guy there in the middle. And we actually were losing weight with a special kind of weight loss program, and they rewarded me with a Roto-Rooter coin, totally unexpected, a 1 ounce silver coin with the image of Roto-Rooter, which is a little girl who is Bix's explanation of what's going to be happening in the future, which is pretty well grounded. So I thought I'd show you that. And speaking of Bitcoin Ben, well, we're kind of cut off the top of our heads there, but this is a photo that I took at that meetup with Ben. Ben has influenced me quite a bit. Was a truck driver, and now he is an entrepreneur and a crypto entrepreneur. He has doing some amazing things. He's got some amazing contacts. So I'm a Patreon member, and I follow him. If I have a question that he could answer, I can send him a little message on Patreon, and wow, I get an answer back, pretty quickly. That's really nice. And to mention that also with Joe Snips, with Joe, he's very good. If I have a crypto question that I just need a little help on, I ask him like, where can I trade, say Bitcoin or Litecoin for Theta? And well, one answer was simpleswap.io, which at that time was about the only way American could get Theta. Now you can even swap for Theta inside of the Exodus wallet. So not quite the same. But Ben has, he's in El Salvador now, and they're opening an office. And I think El Salvador is just a country wide open for opportunity. They're very business positive. They want foreign investors to come in. And when you come in with a business, there's just no taxes except for sales tax. Unbelievable. And you can get dual citizenship. Now, Ben was talking the other day that one of the biggest requirements for dual citizenship is to put $2,500 in the bank. Well, wow, that's pretty low. And I'm sure there's a little bit more than that, but he's having a big entrepreneur meetup that's people who have joined his program in El Salvador. And I think the president's brother is going to be there, and he'd like to try to meet the president too. So El Salvador, if I was younger, I think I might take part. But well, this has been, and he's really influenced quite a bit of what I am. He talks about the FUD and the uncertainty now, and he's if you saw his T-shirt here, let's show that T-shirt again. His shirt says "HODL it." So, excuse me. So he's a big one, believes in HODL. Another group of which I'm a Patreon member is Crypto Viewing. This is a group of 4 or 5 remote viewers, and they view many things, not just crypto, but also world events. And I have found it very useful to get their opinion. I don't know if you know much about remote viewers, but remote viewers are not psychics. I believe it's an innate ability we all have that if we kind of empty our mind, we can actually kind of see things that are future. We can see things that maybe are past. And when they do this, it's amazing. They just give them coordinates, just numbers, and they come up with some really good stuff. Now, one thing I like about the crypto viewing is obviously the crypto talks. They'll all blindly remote view a crypto, and it ends up being Ripple or Bitcoin or a lot of different things. And you kind of get their opinion, that's cold turkey opinion of what's happening to that coin historically and in the future. I find that well. Another part of it is they have a investing expert, not me. I don't do financial investing, but he comes in and talks about all things investing, from precious metals to commodities, but especially to cryptocurrencies. And he's had some good accuracy on it, and lets me kind of think ahead, like, okay, now how's this going to turn out in the future? Should I put some things in, say, like a stable coin? Well, I did do a move, listen to Snippy a little bit. I put some Ethereum. I traded Ethereum for USDC and as a stable coin, and let it sit a while in with Caleb and Brown in Australia. And a link to use Caleb and Brown is below here. It's an affiliate code for me. You'll get a permanent 3.5% rate when you trade cryptos. That is a really good rate, and you get a personal broker, which is awesome. I've talked to my broker a couple of times. My broker is Nils, and he's awesome. You can email them 24/7, and they will get an answer for you. If your broker is not there, they'll have somebody manning his email, and they can do trades instantly. It's pretty cool. So these guys who remote view then give you a unique perspective. And then the investing expert with this is Dick Allgire here, is they can give you some really good ideas. So you start putting all these guys together with Bix Wix and Joe Snips and Clif High and Bitcoin Ben and Dick Allgire and others, and the other remote viewers with Dick Allgire, it starts to kind of come clear about a direction you can head. And what I like is being able to ask them questions, kind of clarify positions and stuff. Dick here is amazing. He's been sick lately, but he's coming out of it now. But when he does his drawings, he just nails things one after another by remote viewing. And it's just uncanny, especially like world events. So anyway, this is Dick Allgire, and there's more crypto viewers with Dick Allgire. So part of this community of cryptocurrency can be meeting with like-minded people. This was a meetup with Litecoin Lisa and Clint Westwood. about last November or so. It was definitely a little cool outside. So Lisa is the lady on the right side in the red and black check flannel shirt, and Clint is the man up front with the light pink shirt. They do a happy hour every Friday, and they try to go from 4 to 5 Central Time, and it's interesting to listen to. And a lot of truths get dropped. The man on the far right holding up the peace sign is Blind Dave. He lives in New Orleans, and he does amazing things helping other handicapped people, sight disability especially, navigate through trust and such, so they can get their medicine and things. Right, I am the big guy in the middle, and I got the check black and white flannel shirt. To the right of me on the screen is a coin vigilante and his wife, and he makes crypto watches that are just beautiful. And then there's a cast of others to my other side. The man from Frog Wallets, J Mac, and Polly P there on the end, and Clint's father, and to name a few. So anyway, I highly recommend Litecoin Lisa and Clint Westwood also. They help add, and Lisa has so many good guests. She even is on regularly with Reggie Middleton, who is the creator of Veritasium. That's going to resurface in the future. The SEC went and confiscated 98 million of his 100 million tokens. No good reason. So I think it's going to resurface, and I think Reggie will eventually be vindicated. So what can I do to escape the FUD? What can I do to escape the the fear, the uncertainty, and doubt? Now, again, I am not a financial advisor. Don't listen to anything I say about finances, but Caleb and Brown is a group you can go to and get a personal broker, and they are in Australia, hence the kangaroo in next to the broker. Another thing you can do is go get the Strike app, and you can buy your Bitcoin directly through Strike. And they're not charging any fee. And the crazy thing is they're not charging any fee to send it off of Strike. So you get funded in Bitcoin very quickly. A lot of times when you move Bitcoin along, you may have to wait for even hours, but it gets approved when I've been using it within just minutes. So it works very handily. They've been using Strike in El Salvador to do a lot of buying back and forth, because now that Bitcoin is legal tender, the other legal tender is the US dollar. So this app does both. It's very easy to toggle back and forth between the two. So the merchants in El Salvador are getting paid in both Bitcoin and in US dollars. They went from 30% banked to 70% banked with crypto since President Bukele has got Bitcoin as legal tender. So as I wrap this podcast up, I just want to remind you that I have that Satoshi contest going on for subscribers. That's pretty neat. And this was about fear, uncertainty, and doubt. The Bitcoin apocalypse, the cryptocurrency apocalypse, doesn't have to be. But I'm not advising you for anything financially, because I'm not a financial advisor. But some of my friends are getting their coins off of the exchanges ASAP and putting them into their own wallets that they control the keys on. It's said in the crypto community, if it's not your keys, then it's not your wallet. You must have control of your keys. Your keys are what opens up your currency. If someone else has your keys, you can't control it, and the exchanges all control your keys. So a person should, I don't know who that person is, not a financial advisor, but a person probably should get all their crypto off into some their own wallets, right? I like Exodus as a cell wallet, as a web wallet, and there you'll get secret phrases that will produce your private keys anytime, but don't let anybody see those. And I would advise you, if I was an advisor, to write down those passwords 3 different times and hide them in 3 different places that are very secure, maybe even with another family member that you trust, a son or daughter or something. And that way, if something happens to your phone, the website, you can still access your crypto. Another way to hold your crypto is with a cold storage wallet, and the best one is the one I have behind me, and this is my opinion, but I have a Ballet Ambassador, and these are Ballet wallets. Any Ballet wallet for the most part will hold over 100 different digital currencies. There's a Ripple up there, XRP, Litecoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin, but there's a whole bunch of others that do that. It works in tandem with the Ballet app, and that app is very well done, and the support is very good. So you have a wallet here, your public key is on the outside sticker, and then when you need to send it eventually, you peel that sticker back, and there's another sticker in the back, and that's half of your private keys. And then there is a passphrase on the bottom you scratch off and add those two together in the app, and then you can send your currency. It's very secure. The code, the passphrase and the code are made on two different places, and are immediately destroyed as they are printed. So that code doesn't exist anywhere but on this cold storage card. We also make a Pro series where you make up the passphrase yourself and no one knows it, and then it's immediately destroyed, and you get 3 copies of it, so you can put them in 3 different places. If you lose one, you still got backup. Here, unfortunately, if you lose your this wallet, you lost all your coins, so you got to put this one wallet in a very secure place. There's a way around that. You could open it up and copy down the private key and the scratch phrase ahead of time, but then it's kind of showing itself to the whole world there. That sticker is very secure. There's a tamper-proof hologram on the right. It's got the Ballet symbol on it, and it's got a secret sniff. If you scratch and sniff, that will identify that it's legit too. Isn't that weird? So anyway, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. You don't have to have fear, uncertainty, and doubt. You don't have to be like these children from Weimar Germany in the 1920s, where the Reichsmark went to ridiculous. They had a several $trillion note. So these notes here are worth so little that the kids are using them to play with. The notes were worth so little that people were burning them in their wood furnaces as fuel. They're worth so little that when 2 young boys took a whole wheelbarrow of fiat currency, the Reichsmark, to the store, the mom said, just buy anything you can. They left their wheelbarrow outside, took the money in. When they came back, their wheelbarrow was gone because and their money was on the ground because the wheelbarrow was worth more than the money was. So all currencies can do this, and they usually start to go down in about 40 years, and we're way overdue. So we're not a U.S. currency, and the world's currencies aren't really backed by anything. Now, the BRICS nations, that's Brazil, Russia, India, China, I'm forgetting somebody, India, China, and South Africa, they're starting to back their fiat currencies with gold. And that's kind of the way we're headed. So we got kind of 2 systems going on right now. And a lot of the world's going to switch over there, and a lot of the world's going to switch over to Bitcoin. El Salvador is leading the charge, and they just had a meeting with 44 other countries who are interested in Bitcoin. I'm starting to hear other companies going to do it. A few states accept Bitcoin and paying off like the local governments and stuff. Miami is big into Bitcoin, and they even have their own coin exchange. So anyway, what can you do? Well, you can, if you were me, you could try investing in some cryptocurrency, especially silver, precious metals. If things go bad, cash with fiat dollars will be king for a while. I'm hearing a lot of people that are kind of old school saying, if you have cash on hand when like all the automatic stuff goes down, the ATMs, etc., wow, you're going to be in good shape with that. Plus, what's the other thing? Well, FEMA and different government agencies are telling you to have at least a couple of weeks of emergency supplies, and you might want to go longer than that too. I've been hearing, 2 months or so. It doesn't take that much to store up even canned goods for a couple of months. Have enough water or a water filter. So, anyway, this is Saintjerome or Crypto Experiences bringing you this crypto experience, and don't let the FUD get to you. Do a little study, listen to these podcasters a little bit, check back with me. You can drop me a question if you like it. This email over here, Crypto Experiences Contest, proton.me. Join my contest, become a subscriber, and you can get that Satoshi card. I'm going to leave a lot of discount codes down below. I have one for Strike. If you join Strike, you get $10 as a full Visa card, which is really cool. Whenever you buy anything using that, you get a spin a little wheel and get a reward. If you become a spin friend of mine, a spin referral, every time you send your link on to somebody else, then every time they buy something, you're going to get a very small Satoshi in your bank there on Fold Card without you even buying anything. That's amazing. So anyway, I'm going to sign off now. Don't let the FUD get to you. Please hit like and subscribe. A little thumbs up, please. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to get to 80 subscribers. So see you later, and I'll have another podcast coming soon. Goodbye.